Welcome everyone to another edition of Good Idea, Bad Idea with me, Frank Jofo. And you're only here for one reason, because you missed Raw, NXT, AEW, and SmackDown. But don't worry, Frank Jofo's got you covered. So here we go. Let's get into the action. Adam Cole, baby, for the NXT Championship and the North American title as well. That is a good idea. And who's gonna win that match? You know who I'm going for, baby. But this match is gonna be historic. First time ever double champion in NXT, and I cannot wait. Triple H, you took it for yourself and you went with it. This is a good idea all the way, all the way. Don't bring in Vince McMahon. Like I said last week, this is your baby. And Adam Cole versus Keith Lee for two of the greatest titles in NXT. And I cannot wait to see who's gonna win. But, like I said, spoiler alert, sorry Kyle, my boy, Adam Cole, like I said, spoiler alert, sorry Kyle, my boy, Adam Cole, baby, will be coming home with two titles. Giving creative control for the match at Extreme Rules versus Braun Strowman. Bray Wyatt's got control, and I love it. That's a good idea, because what we saw at WrestleMania with the Firefly Funhouse match, that was genius by Bray Wyatt, and I cannot wait to see what this swamp match is all about versus Braun Strowman. And I could guarantee, spoiler alert, sorry Kyle, but this is Bray Wyatt's time. It's his match. It's his match to win. He cannot lose this match, WWE, and Bray Wyatt will be your new Universal Champion, the rightful owner, before Goldberg took it away from him. So, WWE, Bray Wyatt, Braun Strowman, you are going to put on a show at Extreme Rules. I cannot wait, because the storyline's been building and building and building to great heights, and building the right way for this match to explode at Extreme Rules. So Bray Wyatt, you are the new Universal Champion. You heard it here first. Sorry, Kyle, because that, my friends, is a good idea. Auska versus Charlotte Flair, Monday Night Raw. And yes, Auska pulled it. Auska pulled it off. And submitted Charlotte Flair. And now, Auska has been put on a certain pedestal now. She beat Charlotte Flair. Becky Lynch isn't there anymore. So now Auska is the woman to beat in WWE. Congratulations, Auska. That was a good idea. But now you face Sasha Banks, and Sasha Banks is Miss Greatness. But the feud with Bayley has to start, and I couldn't find a better way to start it than her losing to Auska because of Bayley, and that would be a good idea. Bayley will screw Sasha Banks over. And now everybody is saying Dolph Ziggler again. Fine, whatever. He can elevate anybody he fights with, Dolph Ziggler. He can elevate anybody he fights with. And if he, let's say in a scenario that he does lose to Drew McIntyre, he's gonna make Drew McIntyre look like $1 million. Credible. But if he does beat Drew McIntyre, he is a credible champion, and a deserving one at that. And I could see it right now. And the new WWE Heavyweight Champion, Dolph Ziggler. Because that will be a good idea. A good idea. The Antichrist of the IWC at History Maker DJS. Buddy of mine on Twitter. Follow him right away, guys. It's all wrestling all the time with this guy. I love it. And he tweeted, "Sports entertainment is not professional wrestling." And guys, it's true. Gone are the days of WWF, World Wrestling Federation, where we appreciated professional wrestling. Now all we want is to be entertained. I want to be entertained by a wrestling match. Professional wrestling. God damn it. And what he says is true. I miss the days where we used to sit down and watch a great match, start to finish. No tomfoolery in between. Nowadays, people rather get entertained. I understand that. I am not condoning that. But a great match like the Iron Man match, or a match like the Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania, that was entertaining, but that was actually a professional wrestling match. So guys, this guy knows what he's talking about. Thanks for the tweet. Who wants to see FTR versus Young Bucks? Me. When do you want to see it? Right now! But wait. That's why they're not fighting at Fyter Fest. And I'm telling you the reason why. This is a match that's been anticipated for years. The rivalry on Twitter. This will be, the patience will pay off, and that will be a good idea, because when AEW is allowed, and that will be a good idea, because when AEW is allowed to have a crowd, a sold out crowd, and you won't regret waiting for it. And when they do fight, it's gonna be the greatest tag team match you have ever seen, and I cannot wait, because that, my friend, is a good idea. Oh yes, as Paul Bearer would say. And then everybody was freaking out. He's not gonna retire, he's gonna retire. Let me give you my scenario on that. He is not retiring. That is a bad idea, but also a good idea, because you're leading people on. You know that Undertaker has one more match. He's got one more match in his pocket. But if he did retire today, that last match against AJ Styles, the Boneyard match, was perfect match to retire from. So Undertaker, if you're retired, thank you for all the memories and all the childhood memories you gave me and everybody around the world. But I still think you got one more match left in you. And that, my friends, will be a good idea. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of Good Idea, Bad Idea. And next week, next Good Idea, Bad Idea, guess what? I will be back in town, back in the Rich Life Studios Jofo podcast. I'm back, baby. So get ready, and Big Show, I'm coming for you. And remember, everybody, wrestling is life.